Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Rod Parker, Interim Dean of the College of Art and Design and Director of the School of Art. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of my colleagues and the schools and the college to this commencement exercise. Let me start by introducing some of the people on the stage. Please call as I stand your name. Dr. Ludovico Jamenat, our commencement speaker and assistant professor of art history in the School of Art. I will introduce Dr. Jamenat in greater detail in just a few moments. Thank you. Kristen Mach, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Programs and Instructional and Student Services for the College, an Associate Professor of Practice in the School of Architecture. Kristen will be presenting the candidates later in the proceedings. Marwan Gandour, Professor and Director of the School of Architecture. And I'm Rod Parker, Professor and Director of the School of Art. Marsha Cuddeback, Professor and Director of the School of Interior Design. And Haley Blakeman, Associate Director and Assistant Professor in the Robert Reich School of Landscape Architecture. And Michael Desmond, Director of Graduate Studies for the College and Professor in the School of Architecture. Thank you all. Next, I'd like to recognize the staff of the college. Would you all please stand? I know you're out there somewhere, and back here in the wings too. Thank you all. The staff are the ones that coordinate, organize, synchronize, and harmonize to keep us all on track. We owe today's wonderful event to their labors, and I believe there are more than a few of our graduates who would tell you they have made it to this point because of the caring and involvement of the staff. Let's thank them for their efforts with a round of well-deserved applause. Thank you. Next, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the College of Art and Design faculty. These professors and instructors are the creative spirits that inhabit and move this college. They create the academic journey and also serve to guide our students through. Semester after semester, year after year, they inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and shape the character, caliber, and future of our students. Thank you all. It is truly a privilege to call you colleagues. Please stand and be recognized. And finally, I would like to ask any LSU alumni in attendance to please stand from any college, any discipline. You are the best role models. You are the best role models for our new alums. You are our delegates to the world, promoting the expertise and values of the disciplines offered at LSU and in our college. Welcome home. We appreciate your being here and all that you do for us. Now I would like to introduce you to our graduation speaker, Dr. Ludovico Jamenat, Professor of Art History in the School of Art. Ludovico is an assistant professor here at LSU. He's an art historian and an expert in the art and architecture of medieval Europe, especially that of Italy. His research also explores the questions of how images and styles circulate and change their meanings over time. He studied in Turin, Italy, and at Princeton. He joined LSU in 2008 after a position at the Max Planck Institute for the History of Art in Rome. Welcome. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is a great honor to speak to you on this happy occasion, and I'm thankful to Dean Parker, Kristen Mach, Karen Garland, and Erin Schell for the opportunity to do it. One of the things I explore in my academic research is traveling artists in the Middle Ages. That is, travelers from a long, long time ago. How they traveled, what happened to them when they traveled, how their art was shaped by the journeys they took. I like to work on travels for many reasons. One of them being that usually, during a journey, people's emotional life gets turned up a notch. When we travel, we become more vulnerable, more open, more alert to what surrounds us. This is, of course, essential to the life of those who are creative, like the students in art and design. Just like any set of travels, your time here at LSU has a beginning and an end. And today marks the end of your journey through college. After this ceremony, you will commence a new chapter as a bachelor, a holder of a college degree. In your case, a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Fine Arts. I recall my own first day in college in a large public university in northern Italy, similar to LSU. I had just arrived in the city, Turin, a few days earlier, and I did not know the city well at all. The university building was imposing. It was huge and gray, with a daunting flight of steps up to the entrance. I hesitated before I could muster the courage to climb the stairs. Once I got inside, I felt lost and overwhelmed. So I wandered to the top of the towering building and then walked straight back down without ever stopping nor uttering a single word to anyone inside. Nobody at all. I was terrified. I should probably remember this next August when I ask questions to the first-year LSU students in their art history course that I teach. I certainly was in no condition to answer anybody's questions on that day in September many, many years ago. It takes time to build confidence. I also vividly remember the end of my college days. At that time, Italian universities did not hold a formal graduation ceremony like this one. Instead, the culminating event for a student was a public defense known as a laurea, where the student presented their academic work before a committee. This event was typically attended by a few family members who came to show their support. I distinctly remember my old aunt, Anna, who was a trained actress and had an undeniable stage presence. When she arrived in Turin for my laurea, she wore a strikingly tall fur Bobsy hat, huge, and nothing was going to stop her from talking that day. She sat at the back, behind the desk where I was sitting, and she talked non-stop to all the people around her, all the way through my presentation. So my Aunt Anna is the person I remember most from my last day in college. She was a troublemaker, and I miss her very much. Older relatives can be like that. They seem so different from us, and they are yet so close to us. And I'd like to thank all the family members who are here today in support of the graduating students. It strikes me that the concept of a journey is such a valuable framework for reflecting on the college experience because each of us travels in a different way. LSU is the same institution for all of us, but each of you has gone through it in your own unique way. And it is your own specific journey, nobody else's, that we are celebrating here today. We are here to celebrate your own special trip through these past several years, with its own moments of acceleration, setbacks, detours, shortcuts, and breaks for refueling. Your next journey out in the wider world beyond this campus will also be unique. I want to encourage you to follow your heart and your intuition in pursuing your journeys. You're now fully prepared for whatever lies ahead. Even if you don't realize it, on some level, you know what it is you want and where you want to go. You should be confident. Your own unique travel through LSU has prepared you for the travels to come. Now that you have learned how to travel, you can go anywhere. Just remember that your first responsibility is towards yourself and that you can make your own decisions about how far to go and where to stop, about what detours to take and which ones to skip, about who to spend your time with and for how long. All of this is up to you. At LSU, you have been traveling in the company of other students, and it has been fun to share this experience with them. And you will continue to share your next trips with them. But it's also natural for people to go their separate ways, and it is easier to do this when you know that there will be always a place where you can return to and meet up with the travel companions of your LSU years again. Baton Rouge and LSU will always be here for you. Let me add a few words about how your trip through LSU feels to us, to the professors and staff who welcomed you here several years ago and who now see you heading off into the wider world. How does a new class of students feel to the faculty? Of course, we know that we are responsible for what happens in our classrooms. But the students in a class have a major effect on how things actually go. Your questions, your responses to what is on the screen and to the readings, your presentations and your papers, they matter a lot, and they determine, more than you realize, what the experience feels like to us, your teachers. Much more depends on you than you can imagine, at least from my memory of what I imagined as a student. Students change a lot during their time in college, and students change us too. Thanks to you, none of us faculty are the same people who we were when you first came to LSU. Your ability to transform the world, the fact that you will transform the world, is something that we are confident in because of how you have transformed us. Now, to be clear, let me warn you that not all trips are happy ones. Some, in fact, are terrible. Luck plays a huge part. In art, luck is often represented blind or turning a wheel, or both. Luck is variable and it changes, like the weather. Luck rarely stays the same for too long, and no one can rely on it for speed and direction. But you know this already through your experience at LSU, which no doubt was not always easy. You will have experienced your ups as well as your downs, your drops as well as your adds, your C's as well as your A's and B's, your self-doubts and frustrations. Those of you who changed course as you went through LSU should know by now that there is nothing wrong with changing course. You know that at times the best thing to do is to turn around, travel back, and start again in another direction. All humans make mistakes, and often, not always of course, but often, humans learn from those mistakes. The Irish writer James Joyce said, and I quote, "Errors are the portals of discovery." Failures will happen. They are to be accepted, not regretted. To turn back and take a different track can be a sign of great strength. In traveling, agency and freedom are essential for a good journey. We hope that LSU has helped you find this power in yourself, no matter what mistakes you may make in the future. We know for sure that you will get plenty of things right too. Enjoy your travels, have fun in your next adventures. One of the things we hope is that part of your experience here at LSU meant having fun, that you were able to let go of your anxieties and enjoy a ride that took you to unexpected places and feelings. Journeys of all kinds trains us to expect the unexpected. We hope that LSU has trained you for that too. The Italian language is rich in all kinds of greetings. Italians use them freely, even when they do not mean them literally. A presto, for example, means see you shortly. But what it really means is see you, sometimes, but not necessarily shortly. Arrivederci, the greeting that I would like to use with you today, is a bit more formal. But it means the same thing, so long. We will see each other again. I leave you with two last Italian words, very important words. Forza Tigri. Translated, they mean go, tigers.
Thank you, Dr. Jaminat. What an inspiring speech for all our graduates today. Now it is time to present the diplomas. Associate Dean Mach will announce the names of our degree candidates by area. As each group is announced, please stand and proceed to your left. When your name is called, please come to the front of the stage to receive your diploma and then return to your seat. Professor Mach.
Thank you, Dean Parker. As the candidates cross the stage, please note those who are wearing purple and/or gold cords, signifying that they're graduating with honors, having achieved an overall grade point average of 3.7 or higher. We will also be acknowledging those who have been selected for membership into Tau Sigma Delta, an honor society for disciplines in the College of Art and Design. Dean Parker from the School of Art will present the diplomas for the Bachelor of Arts degrees. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts please rise and proceed to the front of the stage to receive your diplomas? Savannah Allen. Shanna Diane Baudier, graduating summa cum laude, member of Tau Sigma Delta. Jamie Cheney. Isaiah Cleveland. Samantha Jo Cook. Anna Elizabeth Cooper, graduating cum laude. Tatiana Estrada. Ige Kinyomi. Catherine Morange. Hallie Teresa Russell. Lainey Elizabeth Steibing. Ben Tomaszewski. Aaliyah Nicole Warford. We will now present the diplomas for the Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts please rise and proceed to the front of the stage to receive your diplomas? Anthony Michael Basco. Ladante Delvon Carter. Kayla Marie Dearman, graduating cum laude, member of Tau Sigma Delta. Zachary Donze. Sophia Isabel Greason, graduating summa cum laude, member Tau Sigma Delta. Caleb Gridley. Betsalat Mulugeta, graduating cum laude, member of Tau Sigma Delta. Gabby Quibido. Brandy Elizabeth Rourke, graduating cum laude, member of Tau Sigma Delta. Courtney Alashay Thompson. Renzo Sanchez Trinidad. Thank you, Dean Parker. This concludes the awarding of degrees.
Graduates, as of this moment, you are no longer students in the College of Art and Design. You are now alumni. Congratulations. Before we depart, I would like to give thanks to one more special group. I would like to call on parents, grandparents, spouses, family members, and friends. Please stand and be recognized. Your support and encouragement were instrumental in seeing this day happen. On behalf of the graduates, thank you for your part in their learning and experience. Congratulations. And you can all sit down. Graduates, you have a standing invitation to return. And when you do, you will find that the door of your college home will always be open. We know you are ready for new adventures, new challenges, and you know that our best thoughts and wishes will always be with you. As a reminder, the BA-BFA reception is at 10 this morning in the Boyce Gallery in Julian T. White Hall. Please join us to continue the celebration. Would all of the graduates please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct privilege to present the Fall 2023 class of the College of Art and Design. If the guests would please remain seated while the platform party and the graduates exit, this will conclude our ceremony. Thank you.